Hello, it is time for your Loveland, Colorado real estate market update for January 2024. As we reach the new year, there's a lot of questions about the real estate market, and the best way to answer what's going to happen in 2024 is to look back at our latest data that we have available to us. So we're going to go through December 2023 real estate market data for Loveland, Colorado. We'll talk about all the most important numbers from that and then what that means for both buyers and for sellers. My name is Andy Hawbaker. I am a licensed realtor in Loveland, Colorado with Coldwell Banker Realty, and we're going to dive right in here and take a look at this. The number of new listings in Loveland, Colorado was 54 in December of 23. That's actually down 19% from last year. So that's down quite a bit. We expect a decrease at the end of the year, but as you can see, new listings aren't coming onto the market. There were 83 closed sales for December. That is down 12.6%. So that's down quite a bit, but it just shows that the interest rates have been high and that's slowing down the number of people buying homes. The average home sat on the market for 80 days. That is up 6.7%. So homes are sitting on the market a little bit longer. But it's not really affecting purchase price too much. 470,000 was our median sales price. It is a down about 6% year over year, but it's normal that we would have a 5 or 6% decrease at the end of the year for December. People are paying 97.6% of the asking price. That is up just slightly. So that means you're not able to just go in there and make the low ball offers. You actually have to offer near asking price. The average price per square foot in December was $253. So that's actually up 4.5 year over year. So that's kind of an interesting thing also. So that's what has happened most recently in December of 2023 in Loveland, Colorado. Like I said, I'm Andy Hawbaker. I'm with the Coldwell Banker Realty's Loveland, Colorado office. So I'm always watching what is going on here. I think what we saw there is the market has slowed down. It's mostly because interest rates went up quite a lot throughout the year. And that brought us to November, December, where we normally see that little bit of a decrease in the number of transactions. It hit us a little bit harder because the affordability. It's harder to afford a home when your interest rate is causing you hundreds of dollars in extra payments. So the real good news that we got at the end of December, though, is that the mortgage interest rate actually fell. On average, they were around 8%, 8.1%, dropped all the way to about 6.5, 6.6. And that amount obviously saves hundreds of dollars per month on your monthly mortgage payment. So some people hopped in the market there in the last week, 2 weeks of December. And I think that's what we're going to see as we move into 2024. Now, the reason that we saw that big decrease in mortgage interest rates by almost 1.5 points at the end of the year is because the Fed announced that they are going to lower rates in 2024. So now that we've kind of dropped down that much, now the expectation is that the Fed is going to lower rates 3 times, maybe up to 6 times in 2024, meaning it could be another point below. People could be getting rates in the 5s, which is going to be pretty wild, I think. So people have been waiting for home prices to come down or interest rates to come down. Interest rates are coming down, but I have bad news for you if you're a buyer. That probably means that more people are going to get in the market because now they think they can afford it because the rates are lower. But what's going to happen with that is there's going to be more demand. More and more people want to buy. There's more and more demand. Still not a lot of homes on the market, so very low supply. High demand, low supply means prices go up. So even though homes become more affordable with lower interest rates, that creates more demand, which increases prices. So my point is that it is still going to be difficult to purchase a home in 2024 for a lot of first-time home buyers or people who don't have either great credit or large down payments. But there are ways to get that completed. But I think that right now, the beginning of this year, January, February, possibly the beginning of March, is going to be a really good time to make offers, get your home under contract before we hit the spring market when everyone wants to buy. So that's my kind of tip for home buyers, is that now might be a really good time for you to get into the market. Now, home sellers, here's the situation. As more people come into the market, I already said prices are going to go up. Well, that also means homes will sit on the market less time. We saw from the December numbers that I think it was 80 days was the average days on market. So that's growing. It's still fairly normal historically, but in the last few years, everything's sold much quicker than that. So as we approach 80 days on the market, that kind of sucks to put your house on the market and have to like deal with showings and have that much time pass. So as things heat up in 2024, it could be a good time to sell your home because you're going to get a good return for it. It's going to sell pretty quickly, and rates are down a bit, so you can buy your next home without it costing you an arm and a leg compared to what you've currently got. So that's what I'm seeing here in the Loveland, Colorado real estate market for 2024. Again, my name is Andy Hawbaker. I'm a licensed realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty's Loveland, Colorado office. If you have any questions, hit me up at my website, which is andyhawbaker.com.